Hello one and all, my name is Ryan Bruce. My friends call me Fluff, and today on Riffs, Beards, and Gear, we're going to check out the all-new NS-1X noise suppressor noise gate from Boss. In the world of noise gates, the grandfather of them all really is the Boss NS-2. And the NS-2 is a classic. And, a lot of people say the older ones are better than the later production ones, et cetera, but really, that gate has been around and unchanged for 25, 30 years at this point. Boss just released a new version. I bought it, and we're gonna check it out today. So the NS-1X is double the price of the NS-2. The NS-2 is $100 around, and the NS-1X is $199, it's $200 wherever you look. And I bought it. I wanted to check it out because I wanted to know how it fares, within the modern realm of the super fast, transparent gates that we're all used to. The Fort and Zool and the ISP Decimator and the TC Electronic Sentry, which is my favorite gate. We're just gonna check it out. We're gonna plug this in to a couple of different amps. First, we're gonna plug into a clean amp, a JP2C, Mesa Boogie, to see if it affects the bass guitar tone. And then we're gonna switch over to a PV5152 and see how it actually reduces noise when using a high gain amp tone, as well as boosting an amplifier, and see how well that kind of fares and how fast the gate actually is in a modern context. Let's do it. All right, so the first test we're gonna do is I unplug straight into my Mesa Boogie JP2C, and we're gonna listen for a tonal shift in the fundamental guitar tone using the clean channel of that amp. So this is my bass tone. All right. I'm gonna flip this on and off, and we're gonna see if we hear anything. You can hear a slight pause when you engage and disengage the pedal, but I'm not immediately picking up any tonal differences or level differences. The original NS2 does add a little bit of volume. This one doesn't seem to do that. All right, so it doesn't seem to change the tone. Let's move on to some high gain stuff, shall we? All right, so now I'm plugged into my PV5152, and I'm also going to utilize the Super Overdrive, also from Boss, in just a second. First, let's hear how much noise there is with the guitar plugged straight into the amp with the noise gate disengaged. This damp controls basically how closed the gate becomes when it's engaged. So you don't have to close it all the way. What's the advantage of this? This basically makes it so the gate can open faster. Let's play with it. This is full closed, all the way clamped down. It's at an extreme setting. You can kind of hear that little pop that's pretty indicative of a lot of gates. Now I have a TC Sentry and I don't have it closed all the way. I usually put it somewhere about halfway. It's that little pop. Now I'm really clamping down on the threshold. I'm gonna lower the threshold. Let's play some of these other modes. It's not bad. The hiss. Or reduction mode, excuse me. And then mute. This is just a mute switch. I guess that's handy. Now let's turn on an overdrive and make it even noisier. Still not that fast. Back to reduction. I think I like reduction more than the actual gate setting. I wish it was a little faster. Let's go slow. Let's go 50%. That's wild. Back to reduction. That's interesting. So what do I think? It's all right. You know, it's not terrible. It's certainly not the worst gate I've ever used. I actually like the reduction mode more than the actual gate mode. I hate the little popping noise at the end of a gate closing, that little, I hate that. And a lot of gates do that. I cannot stand that because if I need to use a gate when I'm reamping, I have to go and edit out that little at the end of the guitar track. And that drives me nuts. So in that context, if I was to use this on a regular basis, I would use it in reduction mode and just dip a little bit. I wouldn't fully clamp down and be super, super aggressive with it because I don't feel like I would need to. This does an adequate job on par with the MXR Smart Gate, as an example. Cool pedal, it sounds good. I like the visual cue that the meter has. That's very, very cool. And the fact that you can power other pedals with it is also cool. Is it worth 199 bucks? You could probably do better for that amount of money. Get a Fortenzool, TC Sentry. Again, I've had that many times on this channel. The TC Sentry for me is the noise gate that I use on a daily basis. And yeah, but overall, not bad. It's pretty good. It's better than the NS-2, because the NS-2 is not a great gate, in my opinion. That's a whole nother video, though. At any rate, you've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.